members of the National Union of Metalworkers of South Africa marched to the US Consulate in Sandton, calling for what they describe as an end to American aggression against Venezuela and what they say is growing global unilateralism. The march brought together trade unions, political parties and civil society organizations.
Somewhere towards the end of the year last year, there was a summit in South Africa called the G20 Summit. The European leaders, whom I watched from China, were arguing at that summit that the world needs one thing, which they called unipolar power. They argued one after another. France, the United Kingdom, Germany and so on, because they are part and parcel of that unipolarity which was led by the United States. Little did they know that just after a few weeks, that unipolar power will turn against them and demand Greenland.
Organizers say the protest also reflects recent developments involving Venezuela's oil resources, the detention of Venezuelan nationals abroad, and court cases linked to US sanctions and legal action. They argue these actions threaten national sovereignty across the global south.
We choose resistance to domination. Hands off Venezuela. Free President Nicolas Maduro. Free Comrade Celia Flores. In defending Venezuela, we defend sovereignty of all nations.
Political leaders use the platform to stress the importance of engaging progressive movements inside the United States, arguing that opposition is current US policy extends beyond governments.
Our call is that not all Americans are like Trump. And not all Americans support what Donald Trump is doing. And therefore, we need to continue to interact with them. The ANC is in touch with various civil society bodies, members of the House of Representatives, and some of the members of the House of Democrats. We have also hosted them when we had here in South Africa a meeting of liberation movements. They came to support us.
During the march, Numsa attempted to hand over a memorandum outlining its demands to the US Consulate. The union says US officials initially agreed to receive the memorandum, but later withdrew that commitment.
By the way, the content of the memorandum, it is to all international bodies that are supposed to hold Trump accountable. And this is Donald Trump's memorandum, but we're also making a call to all international bodies to actually, you heard me when I was reading the memorandum, to take necessary drastic action to make sure that Trump is basically made to account.
Despite the refusal to accept the memorandum, organizers say the protest achieved its goal of drawing attention to Venezuela, US foreign policy and global accountability. I'm Botlhale Phele, SABC News, Sandton.